Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing Ratchet Clank Going Mobile, the Series 40 version. I already did a Let's Play of the Series 60 version, which is a completely different game. But yeah, so the Ratchet Clank Going Mobile games are mobile phone games for really old phones that have buttons instead of a touchscreen. And they were actually going to get a sequel called Ratchet & Clank Clone Home. But, oh, and we can turn the sound off here. This music right here is the only music in the whole game, so I'm gonna be inserting my own music, or rather other Ratchet & Clank music, as we play. But yeah, Ratchet & Clank Clone Home was gonna be a sequel to this game. And between me recording the Series 60 version of this game, man, we have 5 languages here. But yeah, between me recording that version of this game and this version, people actually leaked online the finished Ratchet & Clank Clone Home, so I guess we're gonna get to play that later. So that's going to be interesting, but for now we're just doing the Series 40 version of Going Mobile. So I got nothing to load here. Let's just get into a new game. Where are we? What is the button to advance? There we go. It appears we have been teleported into a mobile communication device. Great. Well, let's find a way out of here. Alright, so here we go. 5 still doesn't work as an attack for me, even though it should. It didn't work when I did the Series 60 version either. But yeah, if you use the attack button when you're far away from an enemy, you'll shoot. And if you do it when you're up close, you'll use your wrench. Although there is also a dedicated wrench button. That's some nanotech there, that's our health. But yeah, we have a dedicated wrench button, but I would like to shoot the enemies if we can, just for the sake of leveling up our weapons, which is a thing you can do. Do we have anything else to look at before we really play here? Doesn't really look like it. I can save my game, which I'll do. So that's cool. Alright, so there's a titanium bolt past this wall. We can't actually get past that wall right now. So let's just keep going. Up at the top there's where we want to go. That's the end of the level. So I can do my normal strikes, my hyper strikes, I can wall jump. So that's all pretty cool. I can use Clank's helipack to get some extra height and to hover forward. Yeah, I am definitely not gonna fully... that's danger down there. I'm definitely not gonna fully level up all of my weapons on my way through this game. There's just not enough time. But I'll probably have everything fully leveled up for the boss bash video. Anyways, we don't need to collect a gadget here in order to swing on these grapple points in this version, like we had to in the Series 60 version. But yeah, this game's levels are laid out completely differently from the levels in the Series 60 version, so it basically is an entirely different game that just uses a lot of the same assets. Okay, you can stop, sir. Also, we have a... Okay, here's some health, some nanotech. But yeah, we have a proper health bar instead of, like, the going commando type of health bar, where you have all those like, hexagon units or whatever. Why hexagon? There's 4 of them. But they were shaped in an octagon. Why did I say hexagon? I am gonna die because I can't make this jump. Okay, there we go. That's level 1 done. Level 2 unlocked. Go to level 2, Battle Land. And we have a whole bunch of statistics here. So, let's move on to level 2. We're missing a titanium bolt in level 1. Almost every level has a titanium bolt, but none of them have 2. Like, none of them have more than 1. Anyways, we can go into the weapons store here and see if we can buy something, will ya? So the Lancer should be what we were using. And yeah, rather than buying ammo, can we buy some... Yeah, let's buy some other weapons. We have enough bolts for the gravity bomb, so let's do it. I doubt we have enough bolts for anything else. Can't afford the mini rocket. Can't afford the defragmenter. Can't afford the circuit jammer. And can't afford the Borzooka. So, yeah, we have our gravity bombs now. So, let's get out of here and try it out. Looks like we are in the main operating system. And we may be able to find a link to the communication terminal. Well, alright then. Can I go down? No, I can't. So, how do I get my other weapons out? Oh, there's no wheel. I just cycle between them. That's interesting. Oops, not that way. Come on. Yeah, those guys definitely seem better for the Lancer. At least when you face them head on. And my Lancer might end up being the only weapon we level up in this whole playthrough, honestly. And we're probably not even gonna get it to level 3, which is the max level in this game. We're probably just gonna get it to level 2. Okay, let's wall jump, maybe. Or not. Okay, good, I made it up. Anyways, here's a titanium bolt we can easily get. You found a titanium bolt. Total titanium bolts, 1. Okay. Defeated another one of those little chicken bots. Oh, I saw a turret up above us. We're gonna have to be careful with that thing. There's one here, too. The gravity bomb may be stronger, but it doesn't have the correct angle to fight that guy, not from where we were standing. But here's a grind rail. So that's pretty cool. They have that in this game. Takes 5 shots from the Lancer level 1 to take that guy out. And that's level 2 done. Got to our infolink bot guy. Level 3 unlocked. Go to level 3, communication station. Alright then. Can we buy anything at the weapons store? Not quite. Alright. Finally. Finally, a communications port. We will need to get to the info link on the other side in order to transmit. Is this just a grind level? Is this level a real grind? I'll tell you what a real grind is getting all of the weapons in this game to max level. But, you know, I just say that because this game is so short that it doesn't give you enough time to do so. If you want to talk about real grinds, getting 999 health in Ratchet Deadlocked, that was horrible. I had to grind for hours a day doing this one, like, few frame, like, this trick that's, like, you just have a few frame opening for it, and you do it, like, every 5 seconds or something like that, and I just grinded that out for many hours a day for, like, a week. It was horrible. I do not recommend getting 999 health in Ratchet Deadlocked. Anyways, here's titanium bolt number 2. They're not too hard to find. Ow. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Do you like my Buzz Lightyear impression? That's the Super Nintendo Buzz Lightyear, not the Tim Allen one. Anyways, that's another level beaten. Hey, fellas, is that really you? You look a bit pixelated today. We seem to have been digitized. Sounds like you need to run your digital corporeal data through the macro corporeal. And where might we find this macro corporeal? Or corporeal or whatever? I'll download the coordinates to you now. Level 4 unlocked. So yeah, we got to meet Al here, he's in this game. And now we can go to level 4, security bios. Cool, we can definitely buy a weapon now. Give me my mini rockets. And we definitely can't afford anything else, so let's just go to level 4. This place does not look inviting. Some more grinding, I see. Yeah, as you would expect, the controls are a little clunky. Hahaha. Okay, I don't have a weapon that can shoot at this angle, but I do have mini rockets, which will be more powerful than my Lancer. Yeah, that just one-shots that thing. Cool. I'm still gonna be using my Lancer just because I want to actually see a level up. Plus, I'm sure Lancer ammo is cheaper. But for these guys, I'll use my mini rocket. Yeah, they even make it so that the bolts come towards you when you get near them. Even in this mobile game, so that's pretty cool. I'll just use my Lancer for this guy. No reason to go all out with the mini rocket, even though these guys are, like, shockingly tanky. Anyways, there's our next titanium bolt. And with that, level 4 is complete. Level 5 unlocked. Go to level 5, Data Mainframe. Any chance we can buy a defragmenter? No, I didn't think so. Ooh, that is the wrong button. I paused the emulator there. Thankfully that didn't mess anything up. Level 5. Are we there yet? That's all you have to say, Ratchet. Just, are we there yet? I see that titanium bolt down there. Oh, hey. Pausing the... We have sound effects. Somehow pausing the emulator and unpausing it gave me sound effects very briefly. And they're gone again. Oh well. It is what it is. So the end of the level is definitely up top, and the titanium bolt is definitely down here. So let's go this way. This looks like a good time for a gravity bomb. Maybe a few of them. We had that height advantage there. Oh, this looks like a good time for mini rockets. If it would let me shoot them. There we go. There we go, another titanium bolt down. Come on, Ratchet, do I have to press right again every time I land in order for you to keep running right? Why? Let's switch back to... maybe not back to the Lancer. Let's switch back to the gravity bomb. And now to the mini rocket. Take that thing out in one hit. I would like the bolts, please. Thank you. That was being oddly difficult. Yeah, gimme all that juicy nanotech. And level 6 is unlocked. Silver diode. I don't believe we can afford anything at the store yet. No, the defragmenter costs so much. That's so sad. Alright, let's go on to level 6. I believe we are getting closer. We're not getting closer if this box has anything to say about it. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, I was on the right weapon. Okay, there we go. We're good. So it looked like the titanium bolt was something I'd have to jump up to. Looks like it's gravity bomb time. Okay. Gonna give you a taste of that. We don't need any wall turrets here. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to wall jump up to that. Yes, I will. There we go. That's how you do that. You gotta do a little 3D jump, I say, while playing a 2D mobile game. But it's kind of like how in Crash Bandicoot, when you've got to jump into the foreground. Here, I had to jump out and jump and go back in the same jump before wall jumping. So it kind of felt like one of those Crash Bandicoot 3D jumps. I know there's no more titanium bolts left to collect here, because there's only one in each level, at most. You coming back? I'm just gonna hit you with the Lancer. Get out of here. Yeah, those guys aren't that bad. Now, these guys, on the other hand, can be a pain if you don't have a good angle on them. Thankfully, I do. If only I could see them. Maybe I don't have a good angle on them. I mean, this works. Sweet. Level 7 unlocked. Main display. That's a new level name that wasn't in the Series 60 version. Anyways, defragmenter, please? Yes, I can afford the defragmenter. We'll get to check that out now. Circuit Jammer's still gonna be a ways, though. Yeah. We don't have a lot of levels left. And this version of this game does not have an arena like the Series 60 version. Anyways, let's try out that defragmenter. This doesn't look promising. Never mind, that worked kinda well, actually. I didn't expect it to be strong. Actually, is this the weapon that's stronger when you shoot from further away? I think it might be. I think it is. Because, yeah, I definitely didn't know that the first time I played through this game, back when I played it off-camera a long time ago. But I think I heard about that. That, like, you want to be as far away from as possible from enemies when you shoot that weapon. Also, I just remembered I should be saving my game. Not that I think it matters all too much. My goodness, what is the menu button? There we go. Yeah, 'cause once you beat the game, as I learned the hard way the first time I played this game, once you beat the game, you will be forced back to the main menu without the ability to save, and you'll just lose any progress you made since you last saved. And I didn't save throughout the whole game, so yeah. Anyways, I found a very easy titanium bolt that's not hidden or hard to get to. So that's great. Am I gonna level any weapon up? Because Because, let's use our Lancer a bit more. The thing is, unlike in the Series 60 version, you actually can't check what level your weapons are in this version. And the level up message, like, if you're mashing the fire button, you can just skip that message and not even realize that your weapon leveled up. Anyways, level 8 unlocked. Central receiver uplink. Interestingly enough, level 8 actually doesn't have a titanium bolt. This game has 10 levels and 9 titanium bolts. Which is really interesting, because in the Series 60 version, there was a lot of levels, but there were 31 titanium bolts out of 30, because one level had an extra one. So I find it weird how the Series 60 version has an extra titanium bolt, whereas this version is missing one. But between the two versions, it's 40. We still need so many bolts here. But yeah, between the two versions, it's 40 titanium bolts. Pretty close now, and I was beginning to like it here. Sure you were, Ratchet. Hello, hidden crate. I noticed you off the edge of the screen. You blew up on me. That was really rude. I'm not getting experience for that. I want to level something up, darn it. Give me that Lancer level up. I can do most of my grinding off-screen, but, like, I at least want to show what it looks like to level up. But yeah, we're like super close to the end of the game and we haven't gotten a single weapon level. So that kind of tells you something. I mean, the weapon experience here, I think, was built more to match with the Series 60 version than the Series 40 version. Since, you know, we have all the same weapons between the two versions. Anyways, I guess I'll use my Lancer here, just for the sake of getting closer to that level up. Let me over. It's so hard to control. Why is there a bolt up there that I haven't collected? Stop! I want to get weapon experience. Don't get so close. No! Just turn around. Oh, there it said weapon level up, but because I was mashing, I kind of skipped it, but you saw it. And then there's a crate over there. And it won't let me shoot. It's not gonna let me collect those. Anyways, level 9 unlocked. Is my score there? My bolts? Oh no, bolts collected is up higher. I don't know what the point of the score is. I mean, it's just score, but, like, it doesn't really tell you how it's tracking your score. I don't think I said the name of the next level, but you could see it. And I believe it's another new level name as well. Anyways, Circuit Jammer? No, not yet. That's a problem. But yeah, let's move on to level 9. I mean, I guess I don't need to grind with this weapon anymore. I mean, there's still level 3, but you guys have seen a level up, so I should just fight with whatever works best. Which, honestly, the Lancer is a simple enough weapon that, you know, it can be pretty good sometimes. Just to not have to think about what you're doing, you know. Come on, get out of here. There we go, he's down. I can get my titanium bolt. We have 7 out of 9. I'm just gonna keep using my mini rockets here, even though he gets some shots off on me when I do. Okay, I was starting to think he was actually gonna kill me. Lots of bolts. Oh, there's a bolt up there I haven't collected somehow. Gimme! There we go. Now, come on, give me lots of bolts. I need lots of bolts. This seems like a good time for the gravity bomb. Oop, I missed. That will hit him when he comes back, right? Like, not that one, but this will. Yeah, there we go. Alright, come on back, buddy. Don't worry, it's all gone. Oh, no, there was more. Oh, come on. That one didn't hit? There we go. We got him. That's 910 bolts. Is it enough? Level 10 unlocked. Macro Corporeal. That's another new level that wasn't in the Series 60 version. Okay. Let's go back to the weapons store. Can I get a circuit jammer? Not quite. Okay, fine. We won't get a circuit jammer yet. We'll just go on to the last level first. Yeah, this version of the game is missing a lot of the story. There's no vidcomic stuff, no, I'm trying, Maximilian, that's his name. But yeah, I definitely have enough bolts to buy that circuit jammer now. The issue is there's another weapon to buy. And we don't have time for that. But there's titanium bolt number 8. I'm just gonna keep trying to get as many bolts as I can. We are getting a pretty good amount in this level, but it's not going to be enough to buy the Borzooka. It's so cool we've got the... like this game's equivalent of the swing shot. I forget what they actually call it in the Series 60 version. Because, like, it's not a swing shot, it's because it uses a glove instead of, like, a hook or whatever. You actually get a lot of bolts in this level. This seems like a good level to grind money. And probably weapon experience, just because, you know, a lot of harder enemies. Anyways, we have reached the energy source. There should be an info link that will unlock the macrocorporeal in this last room. Boss level unlocked. Okay. First things first, let's buy us a circuit jammer. And we yeah, we do not have enough money for that. So let's just ignore that for now. And I'll go back to level 1 because our circuit jammer is very important. I should actually be using it to show what it does. So yeah, this is our circuit jammer. It's pretty weak, but it homes in on enemies. Like, you might have seen it go down there. And in addition to that, it destroys these blocks, allowing us to get into this titanium bolt, which, now that we have all 9, that rewards us with the rhino. So I'm gonna have to show that being used too. But I kinda want to show off this weapon a little more. There, I showed it off a little. Let's try to use our rhino on the last guy up there. We're actually getting a lot of bolts. It's definitely not enough to buy the Borzooka. But it is a good amount. I didn't really want to have to grind on camera. But, like, I want to get the Borzooka before we finish, so... is that something I'm gonna cut out? There's a good chance. I kind of want this whole game to be one video, not including my boss bash video. I don't know. I'll figure out how I want to divide this up later. But yeah, so there was me using the rhino a bit. It homes in and all that. We still don't have enough... Yeah, we still don't have enough money for this weapon. How much does ammo cost on all these other weapons? Well, it doesn't tell me how much, like, how much ammo I'm missing. But if you know how much ammo I'm missing, then I guess this would tell you... Well, that doesn't tell you how much the ammo costs. So yeah, I should maybe use some mini rocket ammo so we can figure that out. Let's go back to level 10. I don't know if I'm gonna show this, because I don't know how long it's gonna take. But I'm gonna grind up some money, and you may or may not get to see me do it. That is a lot of bolts. Yeah, I'm gonna keep commentating, just in case you're still watching, but... we'll see. If it only takes, like, 1 or 2 runs of this level to get enough money, there's a good chance I'll show this. But again, we'll see. I might die. I haven't showed what happens when you die yet, so... maybe I'll show this section just for that. I'm also not sure how I'm gonna handle my boss bash video. Cause, like, I want to show myself beating the boss with, like, maxed out weapons, which would include a maxed out rhino. But, like, do I want that to be my boss bash? I'm not sure I do, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle all that and edit all that stuff in, but... yeah, we will see. Time will tell. Maybe I'll just edit in having everything maxed out at the end of this video, and then I'll edit in fighting the boss with the maxed out rhino at the end of this video, maybe, and I'll use my maxed out normal weapons for the boss bash video, probably. That's what I'm thinking. It's not what I'm promising, but that's what I'm thinking I'll probably do. I don't want to just play the same level over and over again, but... I mean, we are getting there with that money. Like, we are not far away from buying a Borzooka. I might die. I still haven't showed what happens when you die. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably show this stuff. If you didn't want to see it, you could have skipped ahead yourself. That's just kind of my attitude with this kind of stuff. It's like, I'd rather have you have the option to decide whether or not you want to watch something than to just have me forcefully cut it out and not let you watch it. You know, just due to assuming that you wouldn't want to watch it. Because you might actually want to. I know I'm definitely the kind of person who likes watching things in full. And that's why I make the kind of videos that I do, because it's the kind of videos I would like to see. So this will be our last run through the level for money. I wonder if we're gonna get a rhino level up in any of this. Yeah, we're good on money. Like, part of me just wants to go backwards now out the start, but I might want to buy ammo, so I might actually want more money. Plus, if I could level something up, that would be nice too. Alright, we're just about there. Here we go. Let's go buy that Borzooka. And I don't think this thing uses any ammo. But it still seems like it wants to let us try to buy ammo. Let's go back to level 1 and test this thing out. Because Ratchet and Clank games have always got to have a transforming weapon. There we go. Turn the enemy into a boar. So, I don't need to go through the rest of this level. I'll just exit out the start. While I'm at it, I'll use up one of these mini rockets so we can see how expensive this ammo is in the shop. Just one. That's nice. And yeah, the Borzooka doesn't cost any ammo. So, at this point, let me just take the opportunity to save here before I go to the final boss. And let's go. Maybe I should have bought ammo, but here I am. Final boss time. No cutscene, because Maximilian isn't here in this version of the game. But I think it's basically the same fight. Just, you know, without the cutscenes. Get out of here. So we've got these chicken bots that are infinitely spawning, I'm pretty sure. I would like to get down to a good angle where I can just use my mini rocket tube. And we want to destroy the, like, 4 quadrants of this thing. But I am dying fast. Oh, and there's my first death. You've seen it now. You've seen what happens when you die. Did the boss get its health back, or is it still just as damaged? I don't need that health anymore. I just wasted that. I forgot that I had died. Anyways, let's just use our mini rocket tube here. Get as much damage as we can on here. We've destroyed the things on this side of them, so now we can just shoot straight through to the ones on the other side. And now we can destroy the core. There's not like... yeah, no, there's nothing up in the corners to look at. Okay, let's just finish them off. We will use this info link to transmute ourselves back into our analog forms. Where do you think we'll come out? Unknown. And that would lead into Clone Home, which I guess we're gonna get to play at some point soon, relatively. But yeah, that is Ratchet & Clank Going Mobile Series 40 version. And we just get kicked out here, so I'll probably edit in a little thing here to show you me defeating that final boss with a fully leveled Rhino now. Alright, I've fully leveled everything up, so I'm just gonna go down to level 8 here, I guess, and I'll show you the fully powered weapons. And then we'll go face the final boss again. So there's the fully powered Lancer. I'll do the fully powered mini rockets next, just because this guy isn't in a good position for a gravity bomb. Yeah, that's a pretty strong enemy, and he went down pretty well. Then this next one was the Defragmenter. So we'll just have to get to another enemy. I actually think that, the circuit jammer here would be better for our next enemy. Just because of the angle there. Yeah, now let's try our gravity bomb. Those guys still have a ton of health, but I can take them down in 2 now. Here's the defragmenter. And I still gotta use the Borzooka and the Rhino, so I guess let's do that on level 1. Try out our Borzooka real quick. And finally our Rhino. So yeah, all of our weapons are super powerful. Let's go fight that final boss again. First I'll go buy all my ammo back though. Not even gonna check to see if I need ammo, just gonna do the quick inputs. And there we go. No, go back. There we go. Let's go back to that boss. And see how easy it is with everything fully powered up. Fully powered Rhino and everything. If I can just hold the button down. It keeps getting distracted by all the little guys. But it's working. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Okay, so yeah, that'll be it for this game, aside from the boss bash video, where I'll just do that same boss again, except not totally cheesing it. But other than that, we're done with this game. I'm a little disappointed Clank never used contractions. We will use this info link to transmute ourselves back into our analog forms. Oh well. Yeah, it was fun. It was a short, fun, little, silly thing. And we're done. So I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you... Oh, wait. Next up, I didn't say what's coming next. Next up is Crash Nitro Kart after this. And of course, I do a bunch of Nintendo stuff, non-Nintendo stuff like Crash, Spyro, Rayman, Ratchet Clank, Jak and Daxter. The Nintendo stuff is like Mario, Donkey Kong, Zelda, and Metroid is what I'm currently doing. I do multiplayer games with Wild Shiny Kirby. I do fan games like Super Mario World ROM hacks and stuff like that. And I do Operation Nostalgia, where I play games I grew up with, like Nickelodeon and Disney games and stuff like that. So yeah, that's all the stuff, like all the kinds of stuff you can look forward to. We're done with this game. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you next time for something else.